Hi, I'm Zhang Jiale, and I'm going to talk about my internship during the data analytics practicum. Here are the 7 parts I'm going to talk about. And the part 1 is the background of my internship and the company where I attend my internship in Shopee. And Shopee is an e-commerce platform whose business scope covers more than 10 markets such as Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam. It has more than like 10,000 brands and 30 million social media fans and 7 million active sellers and more than 8,000 employees over the Southeast Asia and China. It's a fast-growing e-commerce platform in the South Asia and the most preferred platform for countries to export domestic goods for the Southeast Asia market. And Shopee has been growing since its establishment, and its cross-border business has always been the engine of the Shopee's brand's rapid growth and an important support for the core competitiveness of the platform. And my responsibility during this, and the team I have involved in is this MVP team, which dedicated to acquiring and manage the regional partnership for the China brands and help their business development on the Shopee platform. My responsibility during this internship includes analyzing the category and brand data performance data to generate the insight and drive the category growth, and tracking the brand performance and initiatives execution timeline, and assist to drive the growth of the strategic China brands in the Southeast Asia across the markets on Shopee, and collaborate with the key account management team to develop and execute the campaigns, initiatives, and the product launch. And the tasks I have dealt with during this internship are the data analysis and realization for the China brand performance and the TV category sales performance in 2020 to 2021 in different markets of Shopee. And the market research for the projector category, summarizing the current market situation and the development potential for the projector category, and find the new brands which are performing well in the market that Shopee can cooperate with. Analyzing the demographic and the user portrait for the phone category of the China brands in different markets of Shopee. Investigate the sales of the performance and effect of the super branding of China brands on Shopee, and help the implementation of the co-branding activity, and formulate the participation rules for the brands, and perform the competitor analysis on Shopee and in store. And the methods I have used to solve the problem mainly based on the self-learning, ask my colleagues for help, and learning from the communication with others. The part 4, I would like to talk about the data source of my internship. The data I have obtained for the analysis work comes from the existing database from Shopee. I use the SQL to get the data, and then using Python or Excel to do the data cleaning work, and then using the Excel to do the data visualization. And further, the macro data of market and the industry are formed from the statistical website and the analysis report from the securities and the investment companies. And then I would like to talk about the main technical analysis I have performed dealing with the tasks. After obtaining the data with SQL As Shopee is using the relational database, I use the data processing method learned from the class to transform the raw data into the usable format with Python, including the data cleaning, data binding, and data integration. And the main job I have done during this internship is transform the raw data into the form that can provide the meaningful insights and conclusions, which mostly based on the data visualization and perform the storytelling. At the same time, I would do the data visualization with Excel for most cases. And thirdly, the market research framework, which used by the companies and the entrepreneurs to study the market for its products and service. When dealing with the market research task, firstly, we need to research on the macro market situation, which contains the market size, the growth rate, and whether there is a solid entry barrier in the particular market. And secondly, the competition. We need to find the competition landscape of particular market and find out the key players in the market. Then perform the competitor analysis to find the competitor's advantage of its own products or products we want to introduce into the Shopee platform. And thirdly, the profit of the companies is in the market is also an essential for the research, which we need to find the revenue and the cost of the business. And further, if the company wants to enter the market, we need to consider both the finance operation feasibility, like the supply chain of the starting the new business. And finally, the competitor analysis, which contains the customer segments, the value position, channels, customer relationships, the revenue streams, the key activities, the key resources, key partners, and the cost structure. During this internship, I have gained more knowledge of the e-commerce industry in the Southeast Asia market, including the product features, the structure of the organization, and the operation mechanism, and the common difficulties of the cross-border e-commerce business. At the same time, I got more familiar with the key indicators for evaluating the performance of brands, the sales and the features of e-commerce platform by dealing with data. And further, I also gained the knowledge about how to analyze the performance of the brands or markets with the data and have a chance to apply some of the data analytical skills I have learned during the class. In addition, I also learned that communication is also very important when dealing with the tasks in the work. I also need to communicate more with different stakeholders to make the work done more efficiently. Through this internship, I further realized that I'm very interested in the e-commerce industry and was glad to find that a full-time job in the e-commerce industry. And this experience not only added the necessary background knowledge to me, but also made me feel the difference between the e-commerce platform in the East Asia and China. And this is also valuable for me to work in China in the future. At the same time, in the process of this internship, I also realized that my communication skill still need to be trained in order to be better qualified for the full-time work in the future. And the ability to quickly self-study and understanding the business through communication and information collection is also very necessary, which I need to further exercise and strengthen. And that's all, and thanks for listening.